Hi, this is Kathleen from Luke's Sewing Center in Tri-County. A lot of people have asked, how do you do a blind hem? And so I'm going to show you today the easy way to do a blind hem. First, you want to have a blind hem foot. Now for the Viking machines, it's usually your D foot. D as in David. On the back side, it has a groove in which the folded fabric will sit to ride and keep it in line. For your Viking and for your Janome and Elna's, you're going to have a G foot, which has a guide in there that you would keep your folded fabric to the left of. Pop that on. Now, the stitch you want to use is on the Viking, well, on the Ruby, it's stitch number 22. It has 3 or 4 stitches in row, and then it takes a zig to the left, comes back to that same center position or slightly right position, and another 3 or 4 stitches in a row before it does another zig. That zig is across the fold of the fabric. So to help you understand that, if this is the inside of your garment and your garment is up here and this is your hem allowance down here, you're going to fold your hem allowance up. You've probably pressed this along here to make sure you have a good crease. When you feed the fabric, you're going to roll that hem allowance under and keep the fold of your garment above. This fold that you've put in here is what you're going to ride along the toe and in that groove under the foot. So as I bring the foot down, I want to adjust my fabric so it's sitting right to the left of the opening at the toe. And I'm using a contrasting thread so that you can see how large of a bite it's taking on the front side. So as I go along, it's going to do 3 or 4 stitches and then jump across. If I've done this correctly, it'll jump across and catch that fold with just a couple threads in from the edge of the fold. And we're going to stop there. So you can see it comes along and it looks like it's barely catching the edge of that fold, but that's good. The first couple were just getting it lined up, okay? So when you open your garment, you should just see, now this is now the front side of your garment, the right side of your fabric. You just should see about every 3/4 to an inch, a little tick mark along here. And obviously you would use thread that matches the main body fabric color of your fabric. But those little tick marks, and that's a quick way of putting a hem in without having to stitch it by hand.